What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Overboy, and I'm going to be doing my review for the show WandaVision. This is the first show on Disney Plus that's part of the MCU. It's the beginning of Phase 4, and I've reviewed all of the MCU movies on my channel. I'll probably end up re-reviewing them, because I know those videos aren't the best quality. I'll probably re-review them sometime later this year, maybe before Eternals, maybe, but I wanted to go ahead and do my review. I've had people asking me what I thought about the show and everything. I thought I'd go ahead and talk more about it now that the show is officially done. I just watched the last episode, and I'm not going to talk spoilers, because I don't want to run this for anybody who hasn't seen it. I have friends that I know haven't got to see it yet, so I'm not gonna go very much into spoiler territory on here, but pretty much in this show, Wanda Maximoff and Vision are in the little town of Westview, and they're living their lives like they're on TV sitcoms. For the first few episodes, each episode is like different era. Like the first one is set like paying homage to I Love Lucy, and then the second one is like Dick Van Dyke, and then you got one that's like the Brady Bunch, and then Roseanne, Full House, and Malcolm in the Middle. That they pay homage to all of those shows, and it's really awesome and everything. And as the show goes on, of course, we find out why they're in there and what goes on and everything. But like I said, I'm going to keep it spoiler free, and that's all I'm really going to say about that. But I really enjoyed this show. It really kept me on the edge of my seat. Each week I was highly anticipating the episodes, and most of the time I would stay up till 2 o'clock in the morning just to watch it, because here where I'm at, it doesn't air or premiere on Disney Plus till 2 o'clock in the morning, and which really sucks because most of the time I have to work the next day, so I'm usually really tired at work because of it, but it's always worth it and everything. But it's really great show. Elizabeth Olsen is amazing in this show. I honestly think that this show is her best performance as the character of Wanda Maximoff so far. And I've always liked her in the MCU, although I do stand by the criticism of her accent is always off, and in this show a lot of times she doesn't have it. For most of the show she doesn't, and it kind of explains it in the show why she doesn't, but when she does have it, it still just sounds off. I'm like, yeah, it's better without it. But aside from that, though, she's amazing in this show, especially in episode 8. Her performance in that was just really great, and honestly, I know a lot of fans and stuff are like really trying to get her an Emmy nomination, and I honestly hope that she gets considered for it, because she is amazing in this show. And Paul Bettany as Vision is really great too, but this is more of Wanda's show than it is Vision and everything. But I love like how the aftermath of Infinity War is still affecting these characters and everything, and it's really good portrayal of like how all these events would affect somebody and stuff, like it does with Wanda. And there's also this big twist at, I think it's episode 7 and everything, with Wanda's neighbor. More than likely you know what it is if you've seen the show, but and then she gets her own little catchy theme song that has been stuck in my head ever since that episode premiered. I've listened to it I don't know how many times on YouTube and stuff. If you've seen the show, you know what I'm talking about. And each episode also has like music montage or opening theme songs and stuff that pay homage to the shows that they're paying homage to and stuff, and I thought that was really cool too. Like one of them is like Bewitched and stuff, which I think that was the second episode. That one one was really awesome, and I really liked the one that they did for the episode where it's like Full House and stuff, because there's like a lot in the opening number and stuff. There are a lot of homages to Full House, which I think is really cool and kind of ironic since her sisters were on that show. I thought that was really cool though, and paying homage to all those shows and stuff was really great because it was stuff that I actually got the references to. If it would have been referencing stuff from the last 10 to 15 years, I probably wouldn't have got most of the references, because I tend to watch older shows anyway. That's just what I grew up watching. Is I used to watch Bewitched and Dick Van Dyke and Brady Bunch and all the shows that they were referencing and stuff. I used to watch all the time with my grandparents or just on my own, because I always loved watching those shows. So getting to see all those references was really cool, and it's also cool getting to see some of the new characters in here. Catherine Hahn as Agnes was a really big highlight of the show. She was amazing in here and everything. Although it is really kind of hard to take her seriously at some parts of the show, just because of the fact that every time I see her, I think of her in Step Brothers when she's getting it on with John C. Reilly, and he says, "Oh, it's slippery." Every time I see her face, that's the first thing that pops in my head is that scene from Step Brothers, is when he says, "Oh, it's slippery," or when she's talking dirty to him and saying she wants to roll him up into a ball and stick him in her. You know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna repeat the line, but Tiana Paris plays Monica Rambeau, an adult version of her from Captain Marvel, and she's really good in here too. I think she was really well casted and everything. It was really cool getting to see her, and she has some interesting stuff going on for her in this movie, and I have a feeling we'll be seeing her a lot more in the MCU over the next few years. And they brought back Randall Park and Kat Dennings as Jimmy Woo and Darcy from the Thor movies. Jimmy Woo was in, I think, Ant-Man and the Wasp. I think he might have been in the first Ant-Man too, but I know he was at least in Ant-Man and the Wasp. And it was really cool getting to see them in here, and they had pretty big roles too, and I think they were all great. And I can't remember who plays Hayward. I think his name's Hayward or Hayworth, or the guy that's kind of the one running Sword and wanting to get into the town of Westview that's being and stuff, and trying to stop Wanda and stuff. And he's really good at playing him. I just can't remember the actor's name. But I think it's a really well written story, and it gets emotional at times, especially in the last couple episodes. There are some scenes that are really, really emotional and really realistic portrayals of grief and stuff. I thought that was really cool, and I just absolutely love this movie. Show. I'm sorry, I'm used to talking about movies. I don't really do reviews for stuff like this very often. I need to start doing it more, but I really love this show. I thought it was really good, and everything. And it's a really good start for the Phase 4 of the MCU. I can't wait to start watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and I don't think I'll be reviewing like each episode of that either. I've decided I'm just gonna wait till at least the seasons are done. I don't know if Falcon and the Winter Soldier is gonna be a limited series or a full show. If it gets more seasons, I'll just review them by the seasons and stuff. But I'm really looking forward to what happens next with Wanda, though. I'm really excited to see what happens, and I think she might be in the Spider-Man movie. I don't know for sure if she's going to be, but I know a lot of people have been saying she's going to be in Spider-Man No Way Home, but I know for sure she's going to be in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and I'm really excited to see her in that. And also getting to see what's his name from the X-Men movies playing the alternate version of Pietro, which Maximoff was really cool too. What was his name? Mine just totally went blank, but he played Quicksilver in the X-Men movies too. I thought that was pretty cool and stuff. But yeah, so I'd say I'd give WandaVision a 9 out of 10. It's a really great show. I look forward to rewatching it here before too long and watching all the episodes together. Whenever I do my MCU rewatches and stuff, I'll probably rewatch it. I don't know if I'll re-review this since I'm doing the review now. I might do another one where I talk spoilers and stuff, and everything. But I really love this show, and I think it's really great. But yeah, so anyway, that's my review for WandaVision. Let me know in the comments what you think of this show, and do you want me to do more TV reviews, like review seasons of shows and stuff? If you do, let me know in the comments, and I'll try to do that. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.